ritual practice or a ritual sacrifice. And then a little later, towards the end of our discussion, I think we said that our modern struggle is a modern sacrificial game.
If you look at the whole picture, the whole European ideology, you call that the intellectual history, you call that the history of philosophy, whatever you call that, it has not been so mature. There are certain things we just can't deal with. When the Christian ideology was established after the Romans, or by the Romans, we were under this umbrella for so many centuries, almost 1,000 years. Things were relatively stable. And as soon as we come out of the umbrella of that, then we still feel lost. So we just don't know what to do with us. We're still confused. We don't know what to do. So you can't go back to the Greek. You can't go back to the Christian theology. So how are we going to do things now? And then we go for anthropology. So we find out all the tribal people, how they live their lives. Hopefully, by this universal view of anthropological seeking, that we'll find something that is so human as universally accepted pattern, and then we can get inspirations besides the white people. So anthropology is very, very white from beginning and to the end. We're going to study the uncivilized people as civilized, or study them. That's called anthropology. So that's why we get into the rituals of tribal civilization. Anything has a ritual, and we become very obsessed. We're trying to understand the ritual. Why I need to study tribal ritual? What for? So I do that because I'm trying to implement that to our own life. So then, when modern people begin to implement the primitive rituals, well, then you tribalize yourself. You can't really claim you are civilized, you are modern. You read Foucault and Bourdieu. Particularly Bourdieu made it very clear that our society is not any more civilized than the tribal culture. In Bourdieu's view, our system, let's say hospital, university, law, and economy, any of the major categories, concepts, and ideologies, and the practices, all part of a ritual. Formality changes. The essence, the spirit does not change. So in this sense, we say modern people perform modern rituals. That makes perfect sense. In fact, think about this. What do you think pop music is? Why some people go crazy for Michael Jackson? Why people go crazy for Lady Gaga? It's a ritual. It's not like a Pavarotti or somebody who possess this extraordinary skill. Think about it. How many people can sing like Lady Gaga? A few hundred. Now, how many people are you going to find that can sing like a Pavarotti? It's not that she has no value. Of course, she has a value. So what is her value? Her value is not artistic one. Her value is ritualistic. In ritual, in shamanic practice, the ritual objects, the mask. So why do they have to wear a mask? Because when you wear a mask, you are ritualized. Because the mask itself already ritualized through the ages. So in Tibet, a ritual mask is a holy thing. You can't touch that thing. Idea of Lady Gaga is a ritualized mask. So it's the idea, the ritual of Lady Gaga is above anybody, above all of us. It's not Lady Gaga as a human being. But of course, without the performance, the ritual is useless. So you need a shaman. You can't just have a whole bunch of shamanic objects and then nobody performs the shamanism, then it's useless. So that's where the pop music becomes so powerful that you are participating. And this whole thing about the YouTubers, internet stars, those people. I mean, they become way more powerful sometimes than Lady Gaga these days. They could have 20, 30 million people following. It's modern rituals. If you become part of the ritual, then you'll follow that. And if you are not part of that, that has nothing to do with you. The pop music, the YouTube, Lady Gaga, the internet, it's the exact same. You don't participate, it's not going to affect you. But you participate, you will be sucked in. You will become part of that. So in that sense, everything we do today in the modern society, mainstream, is all primitive, very ritualistic.